This is a video for Contact North on how to change the phones to manually put in the tftp1 and tftp2 IP addresses for the remote OLC sites. This is a 7965 phone. First thing I'm going to do is hit the settings button on the phone, which is right here, the little square at the check mark. I'm going to zoom in. You'll notice on the top right hand side of the screen there's a lock button, which means you're not going to be able to make any changes until that's unlocked. So I'm going to browse down to network configuration, get into network configuration, get into IPv4 configuration. Notice how DHCP is enabled, and it should be. I'm going to go down to where it says alternate TFTP. By the way, the phone has to be registered on the network for you to do this. So alternate TFTP is to say use the manually configured TFTP servers even though DHCP is enabled. So we want that. Notice I can't change it right now. I have to unlock the phone. So I'm going to push pound star star pound, and you'll notice on the phone the lock button is now unlocked. And now I have the option to set the alternate TFTP to yes. Notice how I didn't hit save yet. So if I would have hit save there, the phone would have rebooted with what's currently in the TFTP addresses. So I'm going to go to TFTP server 1. And in the case of Contact North, you're going to want to type in for the primary for Thunder Bay 172.26.2.20, and for Sudbury the primary to be 172.26.6.20. So if this phone was in Sudbury, we would put in 172, and the dot is right here. So dot 26 dot 6 dot 20. Normally you'd hit validate, and it would verify that it could reach that TFTP server. Obviously I can't, but now I'm going to go manually put in the TFTP server number 2. So I'm going to hit edit on TFTP server 2. Because I'm in Sudbury now, I'm going to specify the Thunder Bay server as the secondary, which would be 172.26.2.20. Now I have server 1 is 6.20, server 2 is 2.20. That's for a Sudbury configuration. For Thunder Bay, TFTP server 1 would be 2.20, and TFTP server 2 would be 6.20. Now that I have the TFTP servers manually configured in and the alternate TFTP set to yes, now I'm going to hit save. It says changes accepted and saved. You'll notice the phone's rebooting. It says configuring IP. I can now exit out of this menu. Now the phone's going to reboot and use the manually configured TFTP addresses. The same process goes for the 7937 conference phones, except you notice they don't have a settings button right here. So you have to get into settings, go under network configuration under IPv4, and do the exact same process as what we did here. Obviously the screen doesn't look the same, but it's the same process. And that's it. My phone's not going to register because this phone's not on Contact North's network. That's it. Bye.